Ladies and gentlemen, imagine for a moment what your life could look like if doubt didn't hold you back, if fear didn't control your choices, and if every single day you showed up for yourself with unwavering belief. Imagine turning your smallest actions into unstoppable momentum, where consistency becomes your superpower and nothing feels impossible. Today, I'm going to show you why believing in yourself and never giving up can transform your dreams into reality, and why the life you've always imagined is closer than you think. Are you ready to see what's possible when you refuse to quit? Imagine waking up every day with a spark of doubt lingering in your mind, questioning whether you are capable, questioning whether you have what it takes. That voice exists in all of us. But the truth is, your potential is not defined by what others see or say. It is defined by what you choose to believe about yourself and the actions you take consistently, day after day. When you decide to believe in yourself, you create a foundation that cannot be shaken by criticism, fear, or failure. Confidence is not about arrogance, it is about clarity of purpose. It is understanding that your journey is yours alone, and the only validation you need is the one you give yourself. Belief without action is empty. Consistency bridges the gap between dreams and reality. The people who achieve remarkable things are not necessarily more talented. They are relentless in their commitment to show up, to do the work, even when progress seems invisible. Every small step compounds. Every time you push forward, even when it is difficult, you are shaping habits, shaping resilience, shaping results. Consistency is not glamorous, and it does not give instant gratification, but it is the engine that drives extraordinary outcomes. Think about the challenges you have faced in life. Each obstacle has tested your resolve, yet here you are. Every setback is an opportunity to refine your approach, to learn, and to grow stronger. When belief and consistency align, they create a force that moves mountains. It's not about achieving perfection. It's about being unwavering in your commitment to yourself and your purpose. You may stumble, you may fall, but the act of standing up again, repeatedly, is what transforms impossibilities into realities. The world rewards those who refuse to quit, those who invest in themselves when no one else is watching. If you believe in your capacity to grow, to adapt, and to create impact, you start seeing solutions where others see walls. Consistency builds trust with yourself, with your vision, and with the results you are capable of achieving. Nothing is out of reach when your belief is anchored deep and your actions are persistent. So, recognize your worth, commit to your path, and embrace the process. The combination of self-belief and consistent effort is unstoppable. Every goal, every dream, every aspiration becomes possible when you align who you are with what you consistently do. When you commit to believing in yourself and showing up consistently, you begin to notice something remarkable. Your perspective changes. Challenges no longer feel like insurmountable walls, they become puzzles to solve, opportunities to innovate, and lessons that sharpen your abilities. Every moment of doubt you face is an invitation to reaffirm your belief, to take deliberate action, and to strengthen your resolve. The key is not to wait for confidence to magically appear, it is to cultivate it through repeated effort. Confidence is forged in the trenches of persistence, not in the comfort of ease. Consistency also teaches patience, which is one of the most undervalued qualities in personal and professional growth. In a world that constantly promises instant results, it's easy to lose faith when progress seems slow. Yet, the truth is that real transformation takes time. Growth is incremental, built layer by layer through disciplined effort and unwavering belief in your capabilities. Every day that you commit to doing the work, even when motivation wanes, you are creating a compounding effect that moves you closer to your vision. Small, persistent actions, taken over time, create momentum that is unstoppable. Believing in yourself does not mean ignoring reality or pretending that obstacles don't exist. It means seeing challenges clearly, acknowledging them, and trusting in your ability to navigate through them. It means being willing to fail and understanding that failure is not the opposite of success. It is part of the journey toward it. Each setback is feedback, a way to recalibrate, refine, and emerge stronger. When you combine this self-belief with consistency, failures no longer define you, they refine you. It is also important to surround yourself with people who support your growth. Consistency becomes easier when you are inspired, encouraged, and challenged by others who believe in the potential of what is possible. Influence matters, but your internal belief must always lead. Others may doubt your vision, but their doubt is not a reflection of your capabilities. It is a reflection of their own limitations. Imagine what is possible when every day becomes a deliberate investment in yourself. Imagine the transformation that occurs when small, consistent actions are aligned with unshakable belief. Opportunities begin to reveal themselves. Doors open that you never expected, and the impossible becomes achievable. Your life is a direct reflection of the faith you have in yourself and the actions you are willing to take consistently. Remember, greatness is not reserved for a chosen few. It is earned by those who refuse to settle, who embrace the discomfort of effort, and who maintain faith in their potential, even when the results are not immediately visible. Every moment you dedicate to believing in yourself and showing up consistently brings you closer to a reality where anything is possible. When you make the choice to believe in yourself and commit to consistency, you begin to shift the entire trajectory of your life. Each day becomes a building block toward the person you are capable of becoming. It is not about grand gestures or one-time breakthroughs. It is about showing up over and over again with purpose, clarity, and courage. The smallest actions, repeated without fail, accumulate into a force that is far greater than any single moment of effort. This is where the power of consistency lies. It transforms ordinary effort into extraordinary results. The journey is never linear. There will be days when motivation feels distant, when progress seems invisible, and when the voice of doubt tries to convince you to quit. It is precisely in these moments that your commitment is tested. Belief without action remains a wish, and action without belief is hollow. But when both are present, belief and consistent effort, you create a momentum that carries you through the toughest challenges. Every obstacle you encounter becomes a stepping stone, every failure becomes a lesson, and every small win becomes proof that your efforts are not in vain. Consistency also cultivates resilience, and resilience is the silent engine behind every lasting achievement. The ability to persevere, to rise after setbacks, and to continue moving forward when results are delayed is what separates those who dream from those who achieve. It is in showing up when no one is watching, in pushing yourself when it feels uncomfortable, that you begin to see the true extent of your capabilities. Belief fuels your vision, but consistency fuels your journey, and together they create an unstoppable cycle of growth and progress. Your mindset shapes your reality. When you embrace the idea that everything is possible, you start to see opportunities where others see limitations. The act of believing in yourself signals to your mind and to the world that you are committed to taking ownership of your life. This self-trust inspires creativity, encourages risk-taking, and cultivates courage. Every action, no matter how small, becomes meaningful because it aligns with a deeper conviction that your potential is not defined by circumstances, but by your dedication to cultivating it. Every goal you aspire to, every dream that seems distant, becomes attainable when you combine unwavering self-belief with relentless consistency. The transformation does not happen overnight, and the path is rarely smooth, but every day that you commit to yourself brings you closer to the reality you envision. The habits you build, the discipline you practice, and the courage you nurture will ultimately define not just what you achieve, but who you become. This is the essence of possibility, believing in yourself, trusting the process, and showing up consistently, even when the outcome is uncertain. The world responds to those who refuse to give up, who invest in themselves relentlessly, and who understand that persistence is more powerful than talent, and self-belief is stronger than fear. Every effort compounds, every act of discipline reinforces your growth, and every moment of self-trust brings you closer to a life where truly anything is possible. When you fully embrace the power of belief and consistency, you start to notice that the limits you once thought existed were never real. They were constructs of doubt, fear, and hesitation. The moment you commit to showing up for yourself daily, you break through invisible barriers and expand the boundaries of what is possible. It is not about luck, timing, or external validation. It is about the choices you make, the actions you take consistently, and the faith you place in your own abilities. Every day becomes a test, and every day becomes an opportunity to prove to yourself that you are capable of more than you imagined. Consistency transforms intention into reality. It is the quiet power that compounds over time, the repeated actions that, when combined with belief, create extraordinary outcomes. You may not see progress immediately, and that is precisely why most people give up. They expect instant results, instant gratification, instant recognition. But the truth is, greatness is built in silence, in the hours that no one witnesses, in the commitment to keep going even when it feels impossible. The results are inevitable for those who remain steadfast, who refuse to surrender to doubt, and who understand that every step forward, no matter how small, matters. Belief in yourself is also about embracing responsibility. It is about understanding that your life is the sum of your actions, not the opinions of others. The moment you stop seeking external validation and start trusting your own judgment, you become unstoppable. You learn to make decisions from a place of confidence, to take risks knowing that even failure is a lesson, and to persist because you understand that the only true limitations are the ones you accept. Belief frees you from the chains of comparison and fear, and consistency ensures that freedom is translated into tangible results. Every challenge you encounter is an opportunity to strengthen your resolve. Obstacles are not there to stop you. They are there to test the depth of your commitment and the strength of your belief. Each time you confront difficulty and continue forward, you are reinforcing a powerful truth, that you are capable, that you are resilient, and that nothing can prevent you from reaching your goals. If you remain consistent in your effort, the journey of belief and consistency is transformative not just in what you achieve, but in who you become. You develop discipline, patience, and an unshakable inner strength. You cultivate a mindset that sees possibility where others see limitation, that takes action when others hesitate, and that persists when others quit. This combination, faith in yourself paired with unwavering commitment, is what turns aspirations into accomplishments and dreams into reality. Every day you dedicate to showing up. Every choice to act in alignment with your belief compounds into a life where truly everything is possible.